Oh, we're back. We were not here last week, were we?
No,
That was my
we
fault.
just we just missed 1 week, right?
Yeah, I had a thing we're doing with a work radiothon thing that we have coming up. Actually,
Yeah, I mean it's fine. You got work stuff to do. You make that money. It's
yeah.
fine.
Well, there's no
People
extra money to
understand.
be made. You just gotta,
Well, I'm trying to make it sound like you're trying to make it sound like you're making that money.
Well, hey, this is an interesting day because this will be Roker's final podcast from this location, right? Do I have that
It
correct?
looks that way. It looks
Roker is
that way.
moving from his. This is a home that he was born in. This is his childhood home, and
Yes.
unbelievably, Roker sold his house. The house is gone. He sold it. Roker bought a new house,
Yes.
and this is you're in that. That's one of your one of your one of 100 bedrooms in that mansion.
Yes. Only 6 bedrooms.
And so you're moving, which is unbelievable. This is shocking news.
It is it's shocking news. Yes. This house has been in our family. We calculated and I've been going through so many different numbers. I get confused, but so my grandmother and my grandfather's 50th anniversary was in 1983. So we believe they've been in this house since 1933.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it was new when they bought it, or was
It wasn't new. I mean, it's a landmark. The house was built in, I think, 1910, and it was a manufacturer who had the mansion built, or quote unquote, whatever. That's what it says in the that's what it says in the landmark thing. And it has got the name of the architect in it and all that kind of stuff.
now are you telling people where you're moving to, or is that still on the down low?
It's on the. I mean, here's the thing. When I'm there, and I've slept there for a day, then it'll be official.
Oh, you're not considering it the new home yet
in my mind. So you know me. I don't like jinxing things.
That's right. Well, you own the house, so
I do own the house. Yes, I own it. So I do own that. I own that other house. So
there's nothing left to jinx.
But let me get into the house, is what I'm saying. I own the house. I haven't stayed in the house yet. Let me get into the house.
Here's my question.
And spend a night in the house. It's like if you went and you bought a car.
Yeah.
And they went, it's going to take 3 weeks for us to get the car delivered. You wouldn't be going, I've got the car. Right? You wouldn't say I've got the car until you actually drove the car off the lot.
True.
I'm waiting to drive
we can at least say, though, that you're staying in the state of Illinois. Can we at least say that?
I am staying in the state of Illinois, yes.
And so that's what I'm trying to bring up here. Why did you not just go to Vegas? Or why didn't you just call the Bunny Ranch and see if you could take over? And just, do you think they'd let you? I mean, I feel like there's no one better to run the Bunny Ranch, honestly, than you.
If Dennis were still alive, I would have certainly probably asked if I could become some type of a protege or something of that nature. I don't know how their business is.
Yeah.
Now that they don't have the TV show, and I mean, when they had the TV show, when they were on HBO, they were printing money.
It was popping, as one would say.
It was ridiculous. And Claire, my wife Claire, I love you, baby. She did have Vegas in sight.
She did?
For a while, yeah, before the pandemic.
Why didn't you guys go there? You could have got a super cheap, super nice house.
No, she was looking into it before the pandemic, and then the pandemic hit. And well, actually, it's a little more complicated than that. I mean, this house that I'm sitting in right now basically was sold 3 times.
Yeah.
And 2 of them backed out. So,
But this one now
you
it's
know,
over. They signed it.
it's
It's done.
over. It's signed. Yes. But so once, offers were on the table here, um, Vegas was kind of off the table. But I was willing to move to Vegas.
Why don't you move to Vegas? Like, I mean, but the offers were back on the table now. You just sold the house, so why not look back into Vegas?
Well, because I already bought another house.
No, I know, but you should have went to Vegas.
Yeah, it was tough enough trying to find something here.
Yeah,
It was tough enough to try and find something here, let alone try and find something out of state.
man. I could have came to Vegas, visited you there.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I've had friends, you and I both known people that lived in Vegas. I've had friends that live in Vegas, and I said to one of my friends that lived in Vegas, I said, "You have people texting you and calling you every week,
Oh yeah.
going, 'Hey, I'm gonna be in Vegas. Let's get together.'" And he's like, "Yep."
Uh,
And it's a nightmare. I mean, can you imagine?
no, well, I could
I
imagine
mean, you were
because
in Miami, right?
that's
You
what I
were
was gonna
in
say.
Yeah.
I
So-
look real quick. Manny Larios. He said, "Hey fellas, I'm watching you live from my ER room. Why are you in the hospital? I hope you're okay, Manny.
Manolo.
Manny, I hope you're okay." I lived in South Beach, and I had visitors every weekend I was there because they got
Yeah.
a free vacation to South Beach. Like they got to
Exactly.
stay. I lived right from a block from the ocean. It's like you get to just hang out at my apartment. That's your hotel for free. Back then,
Yeah.
Southwest flights were like $109 round trip to Fort
And
Lauderdale.
that's probably fun for the first month.
Yeah, not
And
yet.
then, and then you just want a weekend off,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. Well, you could just lie. I mean, I'm a great liar, Just say like, "Oh, sorry, man. Claire and I have to go to this.
We've got a thing.
We started this new business."
We got a thing, yeah. And then they run into me like on the strip with like a 3-foot long drink. Like, oh, I
Oh my
thought you
god,
had
this
something
dude
to
has
do.
a he's COVID related pulmonary embolism.
Oh no.
You okay, Manny? I hope you're okay. Man.
Feel better, Manny. Make
Manny,
sure to
you're the
take
man.
good care of you.
I'm glad that you're watching this. I hope you're okay. Man, COVID related. Man. My mom knows a guy who just died. The husband didn't get vaccinated, and then he died of COVID. He got it. That's the problem. See, that's the problem. Like
I was at a memorial 3 weeks ago for someone that died of COVID. They were married for 30 years, and my friend's wife died of COVID. I had a former girlfriend die of COVID.
was that the one from White Hen?
Well, all my girlfriends were from White Hen, but yes,
But wait,
so that was a good
wait.
guess.
Was it the one who worked at White Hen?
Yes,
It was?
yes.
We've talked about her a
One of
million
them,
times.
more than one worked at White Hen, though.
But no, the one that you would bang and she would make you sandwiches and you only wanted to stay with her for the sandwiches.
Oh no, wait a minute. No, she didn't work at White Hen. No, this is
Oh.
not the one that worked at White Hen.
This is a different one. Where did she
This is
work?
a different
7-Eleven?
This one did not work at White Hen. The one that worked at White Hen is fine.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
there's
Man,
no
I was
good.
sad for a second there. I'm like, geez.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
I thought my
Yeah,
girl from
no
White Hen
joke.
was gone.
sorry.
Man. Well, Manny, I'm glad you're
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, but when I lived in South Beach, it's like every weekend you have but if I ever have any extra money, I wouldn't mind going to Vegas.
I mean, it's great, and it's also great when you're in your 20s.
Well, I'm 40.
Right.
I'm not in my
And
20s.
you're right, exactly. It's not. Yeah, you don't want everybody to be stopping by the crib every friggin' weekend.
Hey, look, it's
You know,
Fook. It's our buddy Fook.
Fook. What up, brother?
I miss Fook. He's in Utah now.
Good guy.
Good guy. Maybe we can meet him one day in Vegas.
That's
Why
right.
don't we all just go to Vegas? Because it's snowing in Chicago. Like it was snowing yesterday. Like, just go to Vegas. Like,
It's on the list. I haven't been to Vegas, and this is the longest I've gone without being in Vegas. I haven't been in Vegas since 2019.
I
No,
can't remember that.
2018. 2018.
Oh my
I
God.
went
You
to Vegas like literally. It was like 2 weeks after we got fired. I was in
Luke?
Vegas.
Wait, I was there
March,
with you, wasn't I?
it was March Madness. No,
Okay.
you weren't. Not that time.
Oh no, we
It
went to
it
New
was
Jersey. That's right.
it was St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
and St. Patrick's weekend and March Madness, and the Cubs were playing spring training games down there, and I already had it booked. And Fook is saying it's packed now. The World Series of Poker is going on.
Yeah.
I used to go down for the World Series of Poker every year when it was over the summer.
Little known fact about Roker, in his living room in that house. By the way, Fook, you've been to Roker's house. This is his last week. He just sold his house. In that house, Fook, if you remember, Roker used to have a plaque in his living room signed by Chris Ferguson, the guy who everyone hates now because he stole everyone's money.
Yes.
The disgraced poker player.
Yeah, Roker it was an autographed jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, an autographed full tilt poker jersey in his living room hanging there. Like it was like a John Lennon autograph or something.
I didn't buy it. Well, what am I going to do? I got to put it somewhere. And you got to put it somewhere. There used to be a painting there.
In your living room, though? Like, it's like the
it's like, yes, Jesus, Todd Fuchs is like he's like the bearded dude. Yes, the bearded dude, Chris Jesus Ferguson. He got that nickname because he looks like Jesus. Apparently, he's not like Jesus since he was embezzling money. Jesus didn't embezzle money the last time I checked.
No. Well, we didn't. Who knows?
Yeah, right. I didn't finish the book, so I don't know. Maybe but up to the part that I got to, he was not embezzling money.
At the end, he comes back. I know that. And then he returns at the end. That's how the book ends. But then I don't know what happened after. So should we have a little walk down memory lane of this house? I mean, there were the Roker there's the Roker parties, of course, right? Every summer you had the Roker bash.
Yes.
Which is sad that you're not going to have one last bash there. Like, why not throw it this week?
Well, we would have had it. I mean, COVID canceled everything last year and everything, things are going so quickly now, but we'll have a bash at the next place. What happened was the reason that party started was so when we got married, I wasn't making any money. So I'm like, okay, let's just we'll buy all the alcohol and we'll have an open bar and we'll just let people serve themselves. And Claire's like, what? I'm like, yes, they'll serve themselves. They'll overserve themselves.
Yes.
Which means they'll drink less because they'll be hammered sooner. And that's exactly what happened. And we had all this leftover alcohol.
Oh, that was
just
great.
Like jugs of alcohol, tons of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we going to do with all this alcohol? We should have a party. And then that's how our parties got started. And so we had parties for like 27 straight years.
Oh, and there's Base. Base is joining us.
Gentlemen.
Hello, Base. Yeah, Base, this is a special occasion here. Roker sold his house. This is the last day in his house.
You sold the house? Congratulations.
Not the last day, but coming up on it. This might be the last
Slob podcast, probably.
Well, congratulations, because I know this has been a big thing for the last couple of years. Nice work.
It's been a big thing. It has indeed.
I've never seen anything more than the first floor and the bottom floor, but I heard there's like 9 floors above it. And at one point, there was an alligator that I wanted to see, and I never
brought the alligator down one year.
Don't you have like servants' quarters in there, like where all the servants would work, or slaves or something?
That's technically. Wow, really?
I believe the political term for that is intern.
This is where the slaves were working.
Didn't you guys? Wow. Wasn't it like a plantation?
Well, okay. Easy now,
wasn't it?
Okay,
I thought it was a mansion and there were like servants.
Calm down.
Weren't there servants or something?
Yes. Here's the situation. So
not you guys. You guys didn't have servants.
No, where I am right now in the house, the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
it's got a living room, 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom here on the 3rd floor. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're in the 1st floor, you've done shots in my kitchen before.
I have.
There are back stairs
It's a hidden tunnel
that go up to the 2nd floor. And those were servants' stairs.
So you guys
that
had
the servants
servants?
could go between the 1st floor and the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor and not be seen it from the 1st floor living room. And then the 3rd floor would have been the servants' quarters when the house was built.
I
So
do
yes,
know-
this is
I do
I'm
remember
living in the
you.
servants' quarters.
I remember there was like a secret bar downstairs with like a tunnel for like prohibition days, wasn't there?
There's a bar
A
downstairs.
tunnel? What?
There's a
No
tunnel.
tunnel. I mean, why?
What is this?
There's a bar downstairs with funhouse mirrors in the middle of the basement, in the middle
Yeah,
of the
did you-
room.
Did you take those with you, or are you leaving those?
No, they're attached. Believe me, we tried. We tried over the weekend. They're like, no,
You tried. What are you going to do with them?
So the
I don't
funhouse
know.
mirrors are there forever.
Funhouse mirrors are there.
Wait, let's go back to these servants' quarters. What do you mean servants? Like, who has what? Like,
Well, guess what? In the early 1900s, when this house was built, people had servants.
so like your family had servants
No, our family didn't have servants, but
because they only
the
lived there
family
10
that
years
bought
after.
that built the house probably did.
But they only lived there 10 years before you guys moved in.
No, they didn't. They were here for probably 20 years
Oh,
or
okay.
more. The house was built in like 1910, and
So
we
you were
figured
not-
that my
so your family was
grandfather
not the
bought it in
original owners.
31 or 33.
So,
So
Ro-
your
Ro-
family was not the original owners.
no.
Not the original owners, no.
Okay.
So so this is like a rich. You guys were in a rich neighborhood. Like these are all rich. Like you're what's known as a fancy lad.
Never been called many things in my life. Never been called a fancy white neighborhood when they moved in. We're the first black family in the neighborhood and the last, pretty much.
Is it all white people there again?
It's a lot of white people now. A lot of white people walking their dogs, all kinds of stuff.
Well, Claire was the first white person to bring it back. You could blame Claire for that.
That's what I say. Every time one walks past the house, I go, there goes the neighborhood.
Claire was the gentrification.
She was.
Exactly.
Well, I would have loved to have seen the description of your house. I would have just said near the Obama house, has a bar in the downstairs with funhouse mirrors that we can't get rid of. There's a slave quarters, and there's 3 floors of this house.
Well,
that have
servants.
been
Slave
seen on
quarters
Chicago
now.
PD.
It's slave quarters.
No, servants.
There's like a whipping stand up here. What?
That Family Guy. You keep whipping. You can call me anything you want.
We got people hanging upside down like Django Unchained. Slave quarters.
It is messed up though, honestly, though, that you have
Whatever gets
that
a
you
movie
have
on Zillow.
hidden tunnels so that the quote servants couldn't be seen. That's fucked up if you think about it.
That's the way it is. I used to love to go up those back stairs when I was a kid. Yeah.
It's
Weird.
scary, right? Like I remember being back there once. I'm like, oh my god! Like those back stairs they're not even lit, right?
There's one window at the top of the stairs, but I mean it's pretty much blocked by trees. So there's a light back there, but it's
Oh, there is a guy.
it's interesting.
Because it's like a
It's
horror movie, right? Like you go back.
I
to
mean,
it,
there
oh
are
my-
rooms in this house that I go in like once a year.
Because so people don't know this. You have your house is 3 massive floors and a basement, and you're on 3 lots. Your house is huge.
Hold on. You just said there's a part of your house that you only go to like once a year?
Yeah, there's no reason to be like there's 4
He lives in a
bedrooms.
mansion, basically.
There's 4 bedrooms on the 2nd floor. What is the need for me to be in to
So
go
you're
in there?
like, what was that one real famous woman who had such a big house she didn't realize that a homeless guy was living inside of it for like 3 years before she realized that there was somebody there?
Was that Paris Hilton?
I think it was somebody like that.
No, I
but-
don't know.
So somebody could be living there and you have no idea.
We did have a stray cat in the house for 2 weeks that we didn't know about. We didn't know about it, and we thought it was our cat. It was like, wow, this is knocked down. Kitty never jumps up here.
Wait,
And
wait.
then all of a sudden we see this other cat, and like, This cat's been living in the house for 2 weeks.
How
We
did you
didn't
get
even
rid of
know
it?
Cornered it and put it in like a box and let it out.
How did it get in? Do you know?
Have no idea. Still assuming that maybe just ran in the front door, I guess.
One of the
Like, are there
Roker
any
parties.
holes? Yeah, a Roker party.
One of the legendary Roker parties where everybody's
Probably
smashed and
people,
passed
drunk
out, and
people
all of a sudden
going
there's
in and
random
out.
cats roaming around.
That's probably exactly what happened.
Man. So you just saw a random cat one day? What?
It. If I can find it on my phone, I'll show you the video. But it was like, okay, this is.
I'm getting a very like J-Lo vibe from Roker right now. Like my house is so big, a cat. It was
No,
just like,
I
That's what I'm
never
saying,
give that.
man. What? There's rooms in his house he only goes to once a year.
and, well, his house is big.
It's gigantic. There's like what? How many kitchens are there in that house?
7.
2 kitchens in the house.
Yeah.
One on the 3rd floor, one on the 2nd floor.
Well,
will
the third
say-
floor was
One on
for
the
the
3rd floor, one on the 3rd floor, one on the 1st floor.
During my single days living downtown, I was invited for a Christmas dinner. It was quite nice. That house is pretty awesome come holiday time.
No, we always end up inviting people over for the holidays. I mean, we usually Claire, I think, in another life, like I think cooked for the army. we always have
Plenty.
way too much food. So
I want
yeah,
to try the
good
chili.
times.
She was posting videos yesterday about the chili. I want to try that.
the Claire
she
chili.
still can't help herself. Still posting video. I haven't even seen them yet.
Roker, with the new people moving in, are they going to get rid of the servant quarters?
You can't get rid of it. Well,
It's
sure they're not going
landmark,
to
right?
call it servant quarters, but you can't get rid of it.
It's
like the
it's a
tunnel.
landmark house. There's not much you can do with it, right?
Well,
Well,
I'm
you
sure they
can't
could
do anything to the outside without approval.
Gotcha.
And as a matter of fact, like every house on the block, like they just built like apartments next door.
Oh,
And
Ooh.
it had the facade had to match the other houses so that it had the same look.
oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
That was one of the reasons that one of the deals fell through, because they were trying to get zoning, because they were going to turn my yard into an apartment building that
And
faced
they didn't like that.
no, they just the pandemic hit. So they so none of the offices where any of that stuff you'd get it approved were open. So it was just a waiting pattern and waiting pattern and waiting pattern. And then things finally started to open up, and we're like, hey, you guys need to make a decision. We keep giving you extensions. We keep you keep going, oh, we need a couple of more weeks. We're trying to get this approved, blah, blah, blah. And we keep getting a couple of weeks. I'm like, hey, you gotta tell us something.
Why don't we do a party? Why don't we have a final Roker party at the house now that it's going to be empty?
I love Abe is now has invited himself to a party
You're
at
selling
my
anyway.
house that he wants me to throw.
No, we'll throw it together.
I don't even know if we're gonna don't even have time to do that, because the movers are gonna be here this weekend.
Well, no,
Oh, you're moving that fast.
Yeah, he's
Unless maybe we do something on Friday. I'll think about it.
Well, the question is this:
But I can't get drunk because I gotta be up early on Saturday.
Where are the Smitties moving to?
No, he's not saying that. He's keeping that on the
Ah.
not revealing that one to the public just yet.
Well, we have like 5 people on here that are living in Canada and one's in Utah. I'm not
Well,
sure.
just
anyone's
don't,
coming
he
for
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't want to say, so we're going to keep it.
It is
on the
Illinois. It's Illinois. Don't worry. It's Illinois.
Gotcha.
I'm not
Laura-
moving out
Laura-
of the.
Roker, Laura wants to party tonight.
Hello.
Probably not the same way I want to party tonight, but we'll work something out.
Send that out with a bang.
Yeah.
Right in the slave quarters. Nobody will see her coming her out.
That'll be a great party, Roker. We'll just get some chairs, and that's about it.
I just run people out the back, run them down the slave quarter stairs.
Yeah,
and out
this
the
whole
back door.
time you've had a gold mine over there and you slept on it.
Man,
Didn't even know it.
I mean, that house could like with those hidden tunnels and stuff, you could have made a cool movie
Hidden
in that.
tunnels now. Hidden tunnels.
Well, there's been a TV show that's
I-
filmed in there.
It's Harriet Tubman now. What?
No, I'm saying the hidden staircase that only the
Yes.
servants get to walk up. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the first people that wanted to buy it was a TV show. It was one of the rehab shows,
Yeah, which would have been awesome.
and they chickened out. There were like a couple of firefighters who are brothers, and they do rehabs, and this was going to be like their biggest project ever, and they chickened out. I'd forgotten about that one. That was like the first one.
Man,
And then, so actually, maybe 3 different times this has fallen through, but all things happen for a reason, because wouldn't have found the place we found.
yeah, it's a nice place too. Their new place. I can't wait to party there, man. The next
There's
Roker party,
gonna be partying. They're gonna be partying.
the new Roker party house.
I was gonna say, is this a pretty big house too, or is it a dramatic downsize?
Wow.
It is anything is gonna be a dramatic downsize from this,
Okay.
but it doesn't feel like it.
It's a big. It's pretty big.
It's
It
much
looks
bigger
big.
than it looks from the outside.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, fellas, let's take a look here at a little something.
Laura
was doing
says,
this.
"Yeah, I'd have to bring the kid." That's what NyQuil is for.
I was gonna say you can play with the random stray cats.
Let's take a look at a little something here, fellas. What do you think about this?
Oh, sorry, that's right. This is
Talking
something
food.
that Abe was slobbing on yesterday.
This is
I've yet to go to the butcher. Was it the butcher in the bar? Is that what it's called?
the butcher and the burger.
The butcher. I've yet to go there. I've been when I was at a radio station when I was at WGN. They used to bring it in, and that food is amazing.
This burger here, I'm still tasting it, and I ate it at about 1:00 yesterday.
It's the gift that keeps on giving
It's been
all
20
year round, Clark.
I don't, Roker. What is it about the way this meat is cooked? I don't even know how to describe it, but I don't know.
It looks tasty.
I still taste this burger.
The bacon looks cooked properly. Sometimes you get bacon and it's not that elegant
Right.
looking.
Well, right here, there's grilled onions. A lot of people were like, that bacon's undercooked, but these are grilled onions on top of the bacon. Here's the bacon here.
Yeah. See, the thing
So-
about and that's the thing about a burger, and that's the thing about beef in general. Really, it's like you have a steak, and you go, steak. I love steak. Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
have a really good steak,
The upper
Yeah,
echelon.
right?
Exactly.
Yes.
But it's the same with burgers. It's like, yeah, you can go to Burger King all day and love it, right, Abe? But then
Oh, yeah.
you have,
A real
you know,
burger.
you'd be saying about Burger King, yeah, I had Burger King 24 hours ago and I'm still tasting it. And it's
Because
not in a good way.
No,
The
The
100%.
difference is with
You're
Burger King,
tasting
you're
this
like,
burger in a good way 24 hours later.
but the
Exactly.
difference is in a Burger King, you need the extra mayo, you need the ketchup, you need whatever condiments. With a real burger like that, you don't need sauce. You just
You don't
No,
need,
I
you
don't
don't
need
need a lot of stuff. You just want to taste the beef.
Yeah.
Not
Good.
me.
It's juicy.
I've
I
even-
seem to need.
I've even started to move away from the pretzel bun. I actually prefer the brioche bun now because the pretzel bun, I feel like it takes a little bit away. I don't like the way it looks like if a burger is juicy and it gets kind of like, I don't like the look of it on the pretzel bun. The
It's a little
brioche
too
bun is now
thick.
my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
agree.
get the potato bun. The
Yeah, like
large-
this here
The
is
bun
a-
is good, but the brioche is smoother.
This here is a pretzel.
Oh, it's all
roll
butter.
yesterday.
It's a butter bun, is what that is.
Exactly.
How much did this burger run you? Or was
to and from the
Mr.
bathroom
Philly
pretty quickly.
TV, Mr. Boston TV, was he buying?
No, it's like a $14 burger,
Damn.
but then you have to add in all the condiments and stuff too.
Oh,
I got-
that's extra.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, I went to the new Ed Bevick's over there, and they also charged me $15 for a burger, and it looked and tasted nowhere near that thing.
That's the thing. You have to find the right, like Cheval is a burger that we could all agree is always even though Base told me some jobber friend of his went there and he's like, oh, he wasn't impressed. Guy's a moron. Anyone who goes to Cheval and isn't impressed is an idiot.
I
Like they don't
agree.
know, they don't know anything about burgers. Like if they say I'm not impressed by Cheval, if you eat this burger at the butcher and the burger and you say, oh, it's, I don't like it. All right, well, you don't know about burgers then. Like you just don't know about good burgers. Guys like me, Roker, Base, we know a good burger.
And to be honest, he said he went there with somebody who he is separated from, so he was having a difficult conversation. So that I don't know why you'd want to go to Ocean
Why would you
Mall.
go there for that?
Yeah, it's loud as hell. It's super loud in there. You don't bring someone there for that.
No, I go there. I bring Abe, and I don't even think we talk before we order the food. We just kind of look at each other and go, "This is going to be awesome." It's like kind of when you're waiting in line to go to a roller coaster. You're like, "This is going to be something. We're about to have an experience."
It's way better than a roller coaster, though.
Yeah,
at this age,
exactly.
At this age,
yeah. I used to like roller. You know what the best part about Great America is now? The funnel cake sundaes.
I have not had a funnel cake sundae.
I don't even think I'd want. I don't think any of us. I don't think any of us could even fit on. I think we'd get kicked off the roller coaster for size, right?
There's a pumpkin patch, like a fall fest over here called Bankston's, and they have like one of those rides where, you know, it's kind of like those giant swings where it raises you in the air and it just kind of swings you around.
Yeah.
And it was me and DJ went to go sit on one, and before they could bring it over, I'm like, it's not going over my stomach. I can see where this is going right now.
It didn't go over your stomach?
No, it was doing like that. You know, it was like kind of just.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst when you go to like the amusement park.
Yes.
And you're on the thing and you put the bar down and it's like.
And then I looked over.
This is about as far as it's gonna go.
And DJ sharing like the bench, so the way it's on me, it's kind of like over on him.
You're
like
hoping that it doesn't. Yeah, you're hoping it's locked in.
If I could have squeezed it, DJ would have flown out of that thing about 30 feet in the air.
Oh my god!
Bad.
I was like, let's go eat some pumpkins.
Yeah.
Daddy needs a beer.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Dad, why don't you lose some weight so we could ride some rides?
So I can have some fun.
I'm gonna go drink some Slim Fast on the way home.
Exactly. Why are you such an embarrassment? Like I can't even enjoy a ride because of you. Like, just think about that.
It's not even a real ride.
The amusement park because my dad's womb is so polluted.
DJ, our womb is so polluted. DJ, how was Great America? All of us, we enjoyed all the rides. Did you go on the new Batman? No. Why not? My dad couldn't fit. Like, that's awful. What a horrible thing. Poor DJ.
But he spent a lot of money on arcades, so it's a wash.
You should have you should just have Jill, your wife, take him to all of these.
But she doesn't like those kinds of rides. So I was like, I'm down for you. Let's do it. And then, like I said, it was like one of those little swings. I'm like, there's no way this thing's fit.
I wonder if there's a service where you could hire skinny people to take kids to Great America.
That's how they make America's Most Wanted videos on that concept alone.
No, that's not a good idea. You might want to think that.
There's a random skinny adult that's going to sit next to my kid for 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
while I can see him.
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean, I would help you out, but I don't think I could fit either.
I was going to say, this one wasn't going around your stomach either, bud.
Yeah, I think we're all screwed in this situation. I will tell you this: I'm one of the few people that you could trust around DJ.
That's true. And Roker, I would trust DJ with Roker. But I'm not going to hire some random jobber to come in and take my place.
Yeah, but we know Roker's not going to do anything. Of course, I won't do anything. But anyone else, I wouldn't trust.
Although the things DJ would learn within that 2.5 minutes with Roker might be pretty eye-opening and a lot of
absolutely. He wouldn't want to go to the amusement. His next trip want to be at the amusement park. I'll tell you that. Daddy, can we go to Blackjack's?
Like, you never have coupons like Uncle Al.
Roker names a strip club that's been closed for 20 years. Blackjack's.
I want to go to Diamonds.
Man.
Yeah, that's a parking lot too.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, back in the day, I was just thinking about this the other day. When we worked at Q101, Roker used to get so many appearances at strip clubs. You had 3 going weekly strip club appearances. You had one at the Admiral, one at Diamonds, one at Blackjack's, right?
I had 4. At one time.
Damn. And what was the other one?
I had the Admiral, I had Diamonds, I had Blackjacks, and Scores.
And that was each once a week?
Scores opened. And I had 4 strip club appearances in a week.
4 nights a week?
For about a month. And then it was 3. I was doing Monday Night Football at the Admiral. I was doing Tuesday nights at Blackjack's, and then Wednesday night amateur night at Diamonds.
Damn.
And worked and had to be and was on the air at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but you would get there even earlier.
The way they were setting those things up, that was like almost another job. You were probably getting paid better on that than the actual gig.
Dude, it
yeah,
was
he was making
ridiculous.
thousands of
Diamonds
dollars a
wouldn't
week.
even so it was like because the morning show, so the promotion had to be over by 10, right? That's the latest the promotion could run because you're on the morning show, right? So we'd get there at 8, and then they wouldn't even start the contest till 11:30. I'd be getting out of there at 2 in the morning, and there's an hour drive into the city.
Yeah. And you did that 3 days a week?
And then it's like come in and splash some water on my face and head right back out. VIPs, Gary's asking, is VIP still open? I believe so.
Oh, VIP,
VIP
yeah, but
is
it
the
does,
one downtown, right?
it has
The
a
one
new name
down-
now.
That's one on Weed Street that changes its name all the time.
Yeah, I think
No.
it's Rick's Cabaret now.
Really?
Yeah, that's VIPs. Now it's Rick's Cabaret.
Well, aren't you up to snuff on the new lingo?
Well, I drove past it the other day. I'm almost positive it said Rick's Cabaret.
Is that the one that's downtown, or is that the one that's over by Joe's on
Downtown.
Weed?
But
Okay.
Joe's on weed.
Right by the Whole Foods, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then there's another one
Hang on.
that's downtown. Because I did a
Downtown?
promotion. I did a
There's no
promotion
strip
there.
club downtown. No, there's not one downtown.
Yeah,
If
like
there-
it's
there
like,
was? I
like-
never heard
like
of it.
Outside, like
Oh,
like
polecats?
kind of like around.
Oh,
No,
no.
no,
You're-
like
no,
around,
no.
like around
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one on Clinton Street.
Canal or something. Clinton. Yeah,
Clinton.
exactly.
That's
Oh,
is that Heavenly Bodies or something? No.
No, that's by O'Hara. Actually,
No,
I know the
it's,
one you're talking about because I
the
actually
Heavenly
almost
Bodies.
trained to be a DJ there.
You almost
You trained
to
at
be a
Admiral, I
strip
thought,
club
right?
DJ.
I did one night at the Admiral, and I trained at the one that you're talking about, and then I decided I didn't want to do that.
Roker,
one.
you're talking about the Pink Monkey.
The Pink Monkey. That's right.
But wait, it says
I don't think
Deja
it was called
Vu.
that when I was there.
It says there's Deja Vu as well, whatever that is. But
Well,
Rick's Cabaret.
Deja Vu may have bought it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a Pink Monkey, and they're closed. They open at 7 p.m. Rick's Cabaret is the one that used to be VIPs right next to Joe's on Weed.
Okay.
Oh, they're open right now.
Oh yeah, they're open. Like
Let's give them a call.
no. Okay. Abe loves giving people.
I was
going
going to say, nothing says Slob
Really?
Show like
Really?
randomly calling a
Let's
strip
see.
club.
Wow, there's like 2 people there. It's 4:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Because we're not really up to
Are you
snuff on
kidding
the
me?
strip clubs.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I'm okay if we let this one slide.
I'm not really up to snuff on all the strip clubs. these days.
Well, where are we gonna go with this? Are you guys open? Great.
No, I'm just wondering, like, if they still Roker, do you still have any of that funny money or whatever?
I did. I packed it away. I had those Admiral bucks.
Let's see.
And here we go.
Abe's gonna ask what's on the buffet.
Which voice?
Hey.
Sorry, the mailbox is
A mailbox? What kind of shit?
Full. The mailbox is full.
Oh my god!
Well, I think
Mailbox
you're the
is
only one that's
full.
ever called the phone number ever.
Dude, they don't have enough people to staff like Jewel. You think somebody's gonna pick up the phone at the strip club at 4 in the afternoon?
I
Are you
know.
kidding me?
Roker, you found what, a couple $100 in Admiral dollars, right? Remember
I didn't
last
find
week?
it. I knew exactly where it was. Yeah.
Oh, you knew where it was?
yeah.
It's in
I
the
know
room
exactly
that he
where it
hasn't
was.
seen in a year.
Let's see if that's still good. Because if you could use it, you might as well, or maybe we give it away or something. Or if it's good. If it's
Boy,
good,
now he's giving away my Admiral bucks.
I was gonna say, is it one of those things
Yeah,
where if
he's
you
gonna-
don't use it, you lose it kind of deal?
that one doesn't even work, their number. I guess strip clubs aren't using phones anymore. You just show up.
Yeah,
and that's it.
exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
surprised.
They
I'm
don't have
surprised it wasn't
landlines.
somebody's cell phone number you just called.
It probably was. Now I'm gonna get like all these calls of like naked pictures saying, "Hey, meet me at this hotel for
Yeah.
$500, or I'll kill you." If send me
Well worth
$500,
the inquiry.
yeah, send me $500 to this link, or I'm gonna murder you.
Totally worth it, man.
Yeah. Man,
Very quickly, have either of you had the Wendy's breakfast biscuit sandwich yet?
I have. Yes,
It's $1 right now.
I have had
And
that.
I've not. I haven't had a breakfast sandwich in a while.
I thought it was delicious.
Wendy's,
thought-
everything Wendy's is delicious. I've decided that you can't go wrong with any of the breakfast items at Wendy's.
And my wife went to Wendy's to get a couple of Baconator breakfast sandwiches, and it took them too long. I texted. I said get the breakfast sandwiches too because they're $1, the biscuits. And then when she comes home, she says it was taking them too long to make it, so they gave them to me for free. I'm like,
Oh my
"They
god, I
gave you
love
the-
that.
They gave you the biscuits for free? No,
Damn.
they gave me the Baconators for free.
Damn.
So she got
like
2
that.
Baconators and 2 breakfast biscuit sandwiches, and it cost her $2.
Whoa.
Whoa, we just got some breaking news. Breaking news from Gunsmith Cat 74. Did you see the news that Burger King is buying Firehouse Subs for $1 billion? Firehouse Subs is worth $1 billion. That franchise to me, I didn't think that was $1 billion.
Yeah, that sounds like
Let's take
That
a look
doesn't
at good old
sound-
Snopes.
malarkey?
yes, Joe Biden sounds like malarkey. I couldn't even tell you where there's a Firehouse Subs.
There's one
Right here. No. Oh, this is true. It's breaking news.
a
Thank
parent
you.
company
That was-
of Popeye. I didn't even know Burger King was owned by Popeyes or the same.
Look at this.
parent company.
Jacksonville-based Firehouse Subs sold for $1 billion to Burger King and Popeye's owner.
How have they not
my
combined Popeyes and Burger King together? I'll never know.
Let's see. Restaurant. What a shitty name. Restaurant Brands International Inc. That's the name of Burger King's parent company. Oh my god, $1 billion.
They own Tim Hortons, Burger King, and Popeyes.
Is that Papa John right there?
He got himself a new gig.
It looks like Papa John.
He'd been laying low.
It's not. It's some other guy. But wow, $1 billion. So Burger King, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs are all the same thing now.
Like you said, Firehouse Subs it's all right. $1
I
billion.
like it. I mean, I'll go to Jersey Mike's any day
Yes.
over that.
Yes.
Any day.
Yes.
Any day of the week. But man, I think Firehouse is good.
It is good, but $1
It just-
billion
it just-
dollars? Is it doing that well?
I mean, like you said, Roker, there's not many locations.
At least not around here. There aren't. I don't think. But who knows?
I know there's
Who
one in
knows?
Oak Lawn.
I
know that
I think I
one.
could find more Sonic burgers than I can at Firehouse.
Base, you're out in Orland Park. There's more Firehouse Subs over by
I was
you
good.
than
There is a
anywhere else.
Firehouse right by my apartment.
Yeah, so like they're all over the suburbs. I know that.
Sundays it is kids eat for free, so that's what I usually do.
Oh,
It
well,
is?
There you go. There you go.
What do you mean eat for free? What does that
They
mean?
have like
exactly?
kids meals and it's free.
Do you have
What's
to eat
involved in
with
the kids'
them,
meal?
or can you just drop them off?
No, I still don't trust people at Fire Subs to be babysitters. Number one.
Wait. So
It's
what do you
It's
get?
the basic kids meal. It's like a ham and cheese, a chip, and a small drink, and I think like a cookie.
Oh my god! And what do you have to buy? Like, do you have
I
to
don't
buy
have to buy
anything? to get that?
anything, but once you're in there, what am I going to do? Like, all right, dude, this is all you. I'm going to watch you eat.
Okay. Does your
as long as I'm
son
here, I'll get the
want a
Reuben.
kids meal?
What's that?
Does your son want a kids meal?
He does because they don't eat a lot. I mean, that's like the perfect amount of food for a kid. And even then, I'm still finishing a sandwich.
Well, there were no such thing as kid meals when I was a kid. But
Except for the
had there
Happy
been-
Meal.
There wasn't. You didn't have
I'd be
Happy
like,
Meals?
what is this? Well, the Happy Meal came out in maybe like 1980,
Yeah.
something like that, and that was the first, real kids meal. Brilliant,
Yeah.
by the way. Maybe
Yes.
the most brilliant idea in the history of fast food.
Yeah, like the toys at McDonald's. I remember my whole life. That's all. Like I'm like, oh, I gotta collect all the toys. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, it was a brilliant move. But yeah, there was no such thing as a kids meal.
Well, it's
When I was a
actually
kid.
it's like perfectly portioned, and actually, it's like even if I were to get him the kids meal in real life, it's $5. So you're pretty
Hey,
much
I have an
saving
idea.
$5.
Now I'll buy
have an
a
idea.
kids meal if I have say I've got like $50 worth of like a gift card or gift certificate or something like that, and I've ordered food and it's like $44. I need to find something else. I'm like, yeah, and the kids chicken fingers.
That's a pro move. That's a pro move right there, actually.
Couple
That is.
little,
That's a
couple
great-
little
that's a good move.
sliders or something, and a small drink.
Yeah, no, that's a great move. Base, I have an idea. Why don't we take DJ and we'll do a little trip? We'll go to like 3 or 4 different Firehouse Subs and we'll walk in with him, and then we each get a sandwich, and then
Like I
we'll
said,
eat it
I
on like a
don't-
park.
I don't think you need to have. I mean, we don't get the free sandwiches. He would.
No, I know. So I'll walk in with him at Firehouse. We get one. We come back to the car. Then we go to another Firehouse.
So it's
And then
the
we get enough-
opposite.
No, no,
It's the opposite of when you have an adult buy you beer from a liquor store. You're going to have a kid get you a kid's meal from Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to stand outside the Firehouse Subs and go, "Hey, kid,
Can I borrow your
you
kid?"
go in there and get me a kid's meal."
Exactly.
All right, but you sit there, you're like, all right, it's a pretty basic sandwich they get. There's no fun to it.
Hey, whatever.
Because you're not going to be like, can you have a kid's meal? And can you put extra bacon and hot peppers and hot sauce
You
on
put
there?
extra mayo on
Maybe a
mayo.
fried egg?
Yeah.
What kind of aioli do you guys have here?
Yeah. I have to say, I've been wanting to go back to Chuck E. Cheese and see if their pizza and cake was as good as I remember. I remember their
I'm
chocolate
gonna
cake
go
was
out
good.
on a whim here and go, no.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say whatever pizza slice you put back when you were a kid is probably the same pizza slice that's still there today.
You would be lucky if you didn't get shot if you went there. Because that's about the only time I hear about Chuck E. Cheese.
I think I need to borrow DJ for a weekend because I want to go to the trampoline place too once.
Done.
Like, we'll go, hey DJ, go run in there and get a sandwich. DJ, I'll let the car run. Tell him extra mayo on the sandwich.
Tell him that's not enough.
Poor kid. Uncle Abe just gonna embarrass the hell out of him.
I know.
Eating kids'
He's too
meals
young
and
to
jumping on a
understand.
trampoline.
At some point,
He's too young to be humiliated.
At some point, they're going to take the kid away from Abe and just go, you're going to give this kid either diabetes or cholesterol poisoning. What's happening here?
If I just send DJ in, could he get the sandwich, or do you have to be with him?
Well, you obviously have to be there with him.
Well, it's for kids, right? Kids eat free if he's in there eating.
That's true.
Maybe
just tell him to raise his hand up like he's motioning to the adult over there.
Yeah. Hey,
just wave it over. I see that move.
Yep.
Why don't we we'll say he's a latchkey kid, put a key around his neck.
Wow.
And let him go in there and order the sandwich. Do you have a shoelace that you could tie a key around?
I'm sure I can find one.
Oh, no, I'm a latchkey kid.
Oh.
I mean, if you worked at Firehouse Subs, it's kids eat free, and some kid comes in with a key around his neck, you wouldn't give him a free sandwich? I would.
Yeah,
I mean, what's the problem? It's kids eat free. How about it?
So let's do that. Let's go to every Firehouse Sub, send DJ in with a key around
Well, we
his
got
neck.
to find one first.
No, we know of a few in the suburbs.
no.
There's one in Oak Lawn. There's one in Orland. We just need 3 sandwiches for me, Base, and DJ. And then if you want to go along, Roker, we need 4.
Okay.
We need a
I'll
second
play
kid
along.
too, probably.
Although what we could do is just take Roker to Jersey Mike's and all of us could eat for free for the next 7 weeks.
With his points.
Yes.
That's true.
What's the latest, Roker?
Oh, I
we should
just
have a
went to
Roker.
Jersey Mike's the other day.
You did?
Yes, I did. Because I had a coupon for buy one,
Of course you did.
get one free that was going to expire at the end of the month. And
Let us
since
know the
I
latest total.
won't be in that area anymore anytime soon,
They must have
I
cried.
decided to, let's see, my Jersey Mike's account. No, let's see.
What's the total points is the question.
My Mike's. Let's see, make sure the last one got in there. 1114, yes. So 1,526 points right now.
Damn.
Good God.
Good God.
Oh my God.
That's 10
1,526.
Giants. That's 10 Giants.
Roker has enough money for 10 giant subs at Jersey Mike's. You know how hard it is to get one?
I
It
know.
takes forever to get one. I think I have one right now. Let's see what my Base. Do you keep track of your short points? Or
I
not?
do, but I don't think it's on the app though.
It's not?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
You get Jeff is saying can't remember the chain that pushed the toasted option. That would be Quiznos.
Yeah, Quiznos with their.
I've got some Quiznos bucks. There's only like 2 Quiznos in the city.
I was going
now.
to say, what happened to Quiznos?
Yeah, there's one downtown. There's one like kind of near, like Rush Street. 224. That's enough for.
That's a pretty good total for me.
That's enough for a giant. That's
a giant
for
and a regular.
Probably 3 regulars, right?
3 regulars, 1 giant, 1 regular.
How much is it?
Do you
for
remember
a regular? 96?
72.
72. So
and 144 for a giant.
Okay, so you've got enough for
3 regulars or a giant and a regular.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Also, the underrated item at the Jersey Mike's, the cream soda. The fountain cream soda is really good.
I don't mess with that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we drew the line at a fountain drinks. We just upped it when it comes to extra mayo and everything else you can throw on that thing, but the cream soda is over the books.
That's just something that I just never mess with, cream soda. But I do mess with Jersey Mike's. I do enjoy Jersey Mike's. Man. But remember Quiznos had the bottle with the 3 holes in it? So you would get 3 lines of mayo per squirt?
No.
You guys don't remember
that's
that?
your takeaway?
That's something I remember.
Take away from Quiznos. That's the only thing. You don't remember the sandwich. You don't remember the toasted. You just remember that the mayonnaise container had 3 udders so that you could get triple the mayonnaise on your sandwich.
Wish I had 3 hands.
As we're wrapping this up, if anyone has any questions, we will answer your questions now. So wherever you're watching this, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, leave your comments and we'll go through a few of these.
What are your go-to places in Orland Park, Base?
Well, I am in the center of every chain restaurant known to humanity.
Sure, yes. Well, I went to look at houses in Orland Park, and we drove kind of through the gauntlet of the mall.
No,
and just
that is
like on each side of the street was just like dueling like chain restaurants.
There's more chains than there is. Like you have to actually like find the hidden gems that are like, okay, what's my Italian restaurant that isn't Olive Garden? That if I want to go out to eat, I don't want to go to Bonefish Grill. Like I live walking distance to a Hooters, the original Pancake House. They just built a Smash Burger, a new Panera, a Chipotle, a Cane's Chicken, which by the way is a very overrated chicken restaurant.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. They won't give you sauce on, like everything has to be on the side.
It's all
Asian Cane's.
It's all
What's that place?
Okay.
Base, what's that place that everyone in the suburbs thinks is like high quality, like the greatest restaurant ever? Copper or something. The place.
Oh, Cooper's Hawk.
People act like Cooper's Hawk is like some like Michelin star restaurant.
The reason for Cooper's Hawk's popularity is because before you get seated, you could do the $7 tasting of wines.
No, I know, but like it's like people act like it's.
By the time you're there, they overpour you pretty good. You're pretty buzzed, so you're walking out of that place going, "That was the best pot stickers I've ever had in my life."
Okay. But people are wearing
you're just kind of buzzed.
People are wearing suits and stuff to Cooper's Hawk. I'm like, what do you, I would walk in with jogging pants if I went to Cooper's Hawk. This isn't some fancy restaurant.
But you're actually pretty buzzed. By the time you actually get to the food, you're just kind of buzzed and you're starving because you haven't eaten anything. That even the bread tastes like $1 million at that point.
Cooper's Hawk sounds like the restaurant at the golf club that you go to when you're done.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what that sounds like to me.
Will Hammond Jr. Hey fellas, I need ideas for Thanksgiving side dishes. What are your favorite recipes?
Actually, the cheat code that I've used, and this one anybody could use too. If you have a Costco membership, get the mac and cheese, put it in a bowl, and add whatever toppings you want in there. You can do the bacon, you can do brisket, broccoli, you can do buffalo chicken. Stir it all together, put it back in the little tinfoil thing, bake it up. And you can bring that to anybody's Thanksgiving dinner or lunch, and you will look like a champ.
Oh, how about you, Roker? Any good side dishes?
I will say mac and cheese, but it absolutely has to be a baked mac and cheese, and no offense, white people, but not a white people baked mac and cheese with breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs on the top.
Well, how do you do?
That's
you need a roux. You need a roux.
No,
you need a roux.
No, you don't need a roux. You don't need a roux. No,
I like a roux.
You don't need a roux.
I don't think you respect a roux.
Believe me, I respect the roux, but the the best macaroni and cheeses don't have a roux.
You like it just simple. You like a simple
I
mac
was
and
saying,
cheese.
we're talking like
I'm not saying that it's simple. But I'm just saying this is not. It's not like you make it in the pot and then pour it into a casserole dish and put it in the oven.
So we're
and then
talking
sprinkle panko breadcrumbs on the top.
So we're
No,
talking craft. You're talking just empty, put the box in the craft, add the little cheese seasoning, and you're good?
No, not at all. This is a baked macaroni and cheese. You can, and then Claire, if you're listening, just put the recipe up on the, put the recipe up.
Ooh, Buddha made smoked mac.
My grandmother's recipe.
You damn white people with your mac and cheese. Hey, my white wife, tell everyone how to make mac and cheese.
Well, she's using my grandmother's recipe. That's why. She had never had mac and cheese that way before she met me. I don't know if she'd ever eaten food before she met me. All the things I've turned her on.
Get the gentrified lady to put the recipe on there.
I do give Claire a lot of credit. She does make some nice dishes.
She makes really very good food.
Yeah. And I don't think it's because of Roker. I think it's because she's a good chef. Roker's acting like he taught her like the ropes.
She's a very, very good chef. She really knows what she's doing. But
and Roker is the greatest taste tester of all time.
I am
because he has a great palate.
I'm surprised you don't work at like a judging contest at like the Master Chef when you get your food and you're like, this one needed more seasoning. Go back.
So Conrad, who lives in Canada, he said I crossed over to Detroit. By the way, the Canadians, just like this past week, were able to cross into the United States.
Hey, welcome. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you contributing to the U.S. economy, to that Detroit economy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, if there were tumbleweeds in Detroit, they would have been blowing through downtown Detroit.
Oh yes.
Yeah. After I went to a Bears game, came back on Monday, went and had to have one of the Detroit hot dogs, right? The Coney style dogs that they're right. And both these places are next to each other. They're downtown. It was a Monday and it was empty. Of
course. Yeah. Who would be in Detroit? It's awful.
I've never been to Detroit.
No, don't go. I don't think I've been there either.
There's like a place as big as like McCormick Place. And it's just empty. Just gutted out, broken windows, graffiti.
Is that where
the merchandise mart? If the merchandise mart were shut down.
Is that where the Lions play?
Near there, yeah.
Can you imagine if their stadium was all fucked up? Steve Buddha said he made smoked mac and cheese this weekend. Claire Roker chiming in. Thank you, Abe, for the props. Hey, Claire, no problem.
Excuse me.
I call it like I see it,
I'm the one
Claire.
who gave you the props.
No, you said you gave her your grandmother's mac and cheese recipe.
And she makes a great mac and cheese. So much so that I asked her to post the recipe because she makes it so well. I don't pretend that I make it.
Post a mac and cheese recipe that doesn't offer a roux because I am pretty curious.
A roux? Who makes a roux? Are you Gordon Ramsay?
For all good cheese sauces, Abe. Did you watch the Food Network? Come on, man.
I know, but you're not making. Are you making roux?
I made a roux for the mac and cheese.
That's what, like flour and like
equal parts butter melted and then flour.
Bechamel is what he's making.
And that's exactly what it is.
It's a bechamel.
One of the mother sauces, if you will.
Hey, Malto Mario, calm down over there. Wait, Claire's calling someone baby. She said, "Thank you, baby. No cheese sauce."
I'm pretty sure it was me. She's calling baby.
I was gonna say,
okay.
I know where that one's being sent
it
to.
It better be, or else she ain't making it to the new house.
Oh, I thought she was calling base baby.
To the slave quarters, you go.
That's right.
That's right. Claire, get back to those servants' quarters.
That's right.
Well, if this is the last podcast from the old Roker house, I will say I've had some good times at that house. Some great parties.
Me too.
We have had some good times. Some good times. Were you both at the party where the chick got drunk and she took my Rick Springfield guitar off the wall and went in the yard and started playing Kumbaya?
No, I was
not at that.
Oh, Daddy was not happy.
I was at the one that was sponsored by what was it? There was Jameson everywhere, and there was also Lagunitas for as far as the eye could see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sponsored.
I was there's Jameson
Cases
and
of it.
Lagunitas everywhere.
Were you at my 40-ounce party?
I was not there for
I don't
that.
think so.
I did a
What was
party
that?
where it was all 40 ounces. So I had like Mad Dog
Ooh.
2020, Mickey's Wide Mouth, St. Ides, all in a garbage can. I had 40-ounce koozies. And so that was great. I had, all these salespeople from Q101 sitting on my porch drinking 40 ounces.
That has to, if you have people drinking Mad Dog 2020, that has to be where somebody plugged a guitar off your wall. Because anytime I've ever had to apologize to anybody was
did I say Mad Dog 2020? I meant to say old English, old E800. Sorry,
any of it.
Oh,
Anytime
Roker, God forbid they take that very important Rick Springfield guitar. Because I mean, if you want a Rick Springfield
you
guitar
ever had
autograph, I
pink
can get you one.
champagne?
Oh,
You ever had pink champagne?
I have
This
not.
this is a blow up pink champagne. I don't think they make.
why do you
it
have
anymore.
that?
What? Why do I have that?
Like that's something you pulled out of all the stuff.
You would be asking that question all day, every day if you were here. That's the question. That's the question my wife has been asking. Why
Here's the thing,
do you
Roker.
have this? Are we keeping this? I can throw this away, right?
It's a fair
Roker,
It's a fair
Roker,
inquiry.
before we're out of time, but Roker, I have to bring this up. So you're moving, and you're moving all this shit that you haven't looked through in 20, 30 years, right? You're just carrying it over to the new house. You have a dumpster coming.
Yes.
Throw everything in the dumpster. Become a minimalist.
lot of
None of
stuff
that shit, all that stuff is doing is holding you down. It's just piling on top of your head. Get rid of everything.
A lot of stuff
Throw it
will
out.
go in the dumpster, and a lot of
Yeah, but
stuff
what are you
will
gonna-
go away eventually.
But then you're putting it in a storage unit that you're never going to go through. I promise you're never going to go in that storage unit. You're never going to sell anything. You're going to have a storage unit bill the rest of your life.
If I'm paying for it, I'm going to be going through it. If I'm paying for
I
it,
thought
I'm
so
gonna be
too.
going through it.
I when I lived in Miami and I moved back, I had a storage unit for like 6 years. And it was all bullshit in there.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure that I'm not throwing away something that's worth something.
Nothing's worth anything. You have nothing
Well,
worth anything.
you may be right, but in this house, something may be worth something.
It's not.
I was going to say, what's worth something in that house is being sold to the people that are buying it.
Yeah. If you think there's something that might be worth something, take a look at it, look it up on eBay, and then if not, just throw it in the garbage. You have nothing that's all your autographs. Fine, keep your autographs. Sell your autographs all in one big lump sum. You could pay someone on eBay to sell your shit for you.
I know.
You could give them all your autographs. They do everything. They keep 40%. Oh, I don't want to give 40%. It's 40% of zero. Right now you have zero. Give them all your shit. Let them do all the work.
Yeah, but I want my
get
autographs. I want my autographs. I'll give
for
you
what?
40% of the stuff that if it's something I don't want.
What are you going to do with these autographs?
It's called memorabilia, Abe. They're
But you
collectible.
have it like in boxes. They're not displayed or anything.
Yeah, they're displayed. I'm sorry. Did you not see the guitars on the wall when you came over?
Get rid of it. Sell it.
Now you're cutting into the man's lifestyle.
No,
Can't
but
do
honestly,
that.
it's all shit.
Yeah, but
it's
he
all
likes it.
honestly.
Yeah, he's into
You
it,
don't
man.
even know
He's
what
into
you
it.
haven't even seen half of it.
Abe, not everybody can rent a storage unit and just have the picture of Goodfellas with the two dogs in it.
That's
Hey,
right.
if you have the Chris Jesus Ferguson thing in your living room, there's not much better memorabilia anywhere else. If that's the thing you're highlighting,
I
don't think I'm missing
not-
anything.
It's not. It's going to show up on your door at Christmas. By the way,
Now, posters of any Q101 like Christmas parties you could probably toss out, and a couple of jamborees you probably don't need.
That corn autograph you could probably put right in the dumpster. I know you have corn. I know right now you have corn autographs that you're holding on to. Right? You have something that Monkey signed and Fieldy or something.
and somebody would want that. I am going to probably sell my Ted Nugent and
sell all of it.
and my
The Ted
and my
Nugent's the one you
and my
should keep.
stain.
Hey, the Ted Nugent's one that you should keep. That has value. There's probably all these dudes that want to buy it.
That's
the-
okay.
the-
You
Font
seem to
size-
have it. You seem to have it, mixed up. If it
Let me
has
come in there and
value,
help
then
you.
you want to sell it so you can get the most money for it.
I know, but you're never gonna. Okay, fine. Then you have to go in your storage unit every day and go through it and find everything and sell it every week. You're not going to do that. You're
Abe
never.
is really good at telling other people what to do with their stuff.
Yes.
Just so you
exactly.
know, Abe has a
Let's
lot
get
of
this straight.
ideas
He's
for
got me
you.
moving to Vegas. He's got me moving to Vegas. He's got me having a farewell party at the house. He's got me selling all my memorabilia.
He's got a lot of ideas for you.
And that's
Hey, it looks like the most
yeah.
important. It looks like the most important person agrees, and that's Claire. Tell him, Abe. Tell him. That's from your wife, Claire.
Well, that's a retirement nugget you're offering to
No,
throw
it's
out
not.
there.
They're never going to. I promise you right now. Okay.
All right, fine.
It's for
Who wants to buy? Who wants to buy? We'll start right now. Hold
Who
on.
wants to buy this Jordan rookie card?
Roker. Hey, Roker. I just had a great idea. Roker. You know what we're gonna do? Roker. You know what we're gonna
Wants to
start
buy a
doing?
VCR?
Okay, who wants it? But Roker, I have a great idea.
Who wants to buy a VCR? I know you got
Throw it in the
VHS
garbage.
tapes at
No
the
one.
crib. Nothing to watch them
Actually,
on.
people are buying VCRs now.
But it needs like a USB connection.
Roker, I just came up with an amazing idea. You ready? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Once a week, we're gonna do Roker's deals, and we're gonna do it live on Facebook on your Facebook page, and you're gonna sell your shit on Facebook. We're gonna do it like Don West used to sell Beanie Babies and shit.
How does that sound, Abe?
Princess! Oh my God! Hippity hoppity and floppity! Oh my God! Princess! And then they would sell baseball cards. Oh my God!
Glory!
A PSA 10 Jordan! Like, Roker. That's what we should do. Have Roker's wild deals or something. And maybe every Friday night you sell them on. Well, I'll do it for you. I'll be your like straight man, and you could sell everything.
I gotta tell you, I'm pretty interested in this. I would watch this.
I'm down
That's a
with
good
that.
idea.
I'm down with that.
Abe is speaking the truth. Dump all that trash, hoarder. That's from Will Roker talking to you.
Wow.
Yikes!
Wow.
That was a pretty good swipe.
Roker,
Yeah,
I like
that
this
was
new
hard.
idea.
What have I ever said
Actually,
about you?
Little rough.
You know,
little
actually,
aggressive.
This is a great deal. I mean, a great idea. We should have a show on Facebook, but then people are going to have to like figure out how you're going to get you the money and everything. So we're going to have to figure that out.
Marketplace, right?
No, we'll just do it live, and then if someone says I want it, then we'll send them a note or whatever.
We'll send them a note, and then
They'll Chase Quick Pay you.
a little IOU,
Venmo.
a little Zelle, a Zelle.
They send you the Venmo, and then you send it to them. They know where we're at. We're not going to like cheat them, right?
No, I'm not
Let's sell
gonna
the
cheat
first item, Roker. Let's sell the first item right now. Do you have any autographs laying around?
him.
Is there anything there laying
they-
around?
No. Well, okay. Why do you want to sell my autographs?
What are you going to do with them?
Okay. Do you understand? You get an autograph. Okay. You know that these are autographs that I've like gotten myself. You understand?
So
that?
what? What if I gave you $500? You wouldn't rather have
For
$500?
what? For what? Tell me what? For what?
You're a Lou Gehrig autograph or some shit.
I'll sell
Let's
you a
start
double.
with-
You want to? I'll sell you some wrestling autographed wrestling stuff.
Well, I don't want it. I don't want anything. I'm talking about people who might buy stupid shit like that.
Do you have
Wow.
anything? Do you have anything?
Okay,
for
first of
Marco,
all,
man?
if you're going to be my straight man for
I'll change.
for the Al Roker Jr. Showcase, you can't call my stuff
No.
stupid shit while I'm trying to sell it.
You're going to see a whole different demeanor from me when I'm in selling. it.
Oh,
Don't you
he's
worry.
like a carnival barker. It's wonderful.
don't
to
you
see
worry,
it out
Roker.
loud.
What's the first item? The first item up for bid, Roker. Come on. What do we get?
Humidor.
There we go.
Humidor.
Ooh.
A humidor. Now, what's the retail on that one?
Is it with or without cigars? Is it empty?
It's without cigars.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. What's the retail on that one?
I have no idea. I'd have to
Well, what are we selling it for? What's the price?
Abe, you need one of those
starting bid
experts.
would be $50.
Abe, you need one of those
$50.
Pawn Star experts.
I
This
could
thing
do
was
that.
actually invented by the famous artist.
I could do that. I'll have Grad come on the show, and he can.
Actually, Abe, that's a pretty good idea.
I like it. All right, so Roker,
You see.
$50.
Okay, here. This is good. How about this one? This is okay.
Hang on.
How about this one? Cat House the musical.
Well, hang on. Let's go back to the humidor.
It's the DVD of the shown one time only. Cat House, the musical from HBO.
Let's Roker. Let's start with the humidor because we already have the first bid.
We already have a bid.
We have a bid?
Dominic has bid $10 for the humidor.
That's not gonna happen.
The going rate right now is 50. Can anyone go higher than Dominic right now? Roker is selling a humidor.
Hey, you
No,
got
I am not
deal.
I'm not selling the humidor. That was an example.
Abe,
You don't want to sell it.
That was an example.
Abe, you got
So
to
you don't
sell
wanna
it
sell
better than that. You can't just go to anybody want a humidor. You got to give it.
Well,
that,
hang
that
on.
partner.
We're just getting started here. We're just easing in. All right. Oh. Well, Dominic's saying $10. Roker, you don't want to sell for $10.
He's
I'm
not
afraid
selling
not.
it.
I'm afraid not.
It's Roker's wild deals.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm afraid not. But you give me. I'll find some stuff. I've
Next
got
week.
some.
Dominic
stuff.
has that
I'll find some
$10 offer
stuff.
on the table. If I could get you $50, Roker, you'll sell it right now. He doesn't want to sell
Yes,
it.
I'll sell it.
Take that one off the table.
I'll sell this humidor right now for $50.
Who wants a humidor? $50 going once
plus shipping?
plus shipping. $50. And what's shipping? $10 on that at least.
I don't know what shipping is. It's fairly. It depends. If it,
You're going to
one of
send this
those where
ground
it's
of
whatever fits in the package, or if it's by weight, it depends. But
Yeah. Let's say $15 for shipping. So $50 plus 15. We're going for $65. $50 plus shipping. Roker will give you this. Let's see it again, Roker. That's a nice humidor.
why don't we save it for next time? Why don't we save it for next time? It's not going anywhere.
Fair enough.
It's not, trust me, it's
Fair
not
enough.
going. It's not. It'll still be here. Trust me.
All right. Well, I think we can make some money for you, Roker, if we do this once a week. But we have to come with some nice items.
I know. I'll find some stuff. I'll find
Maybe,
some stuff.
Like, what will we
maybe
do?
not open with Cat House the musical just yet.
How much you will put that up on the screen, Roker? How much for the cat house?
I don't know. This is a one of a kind. This is rare.
Is that another $50 item or
It's-
what?
I don't. This thing is rare. I don't know. I don't know if I want to part with it because it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean,
Let's say $100.
I mean, I know what you're thinking. You're going, God, I've always wanted to see Air Force Amy sing. Well, now you get your chance. It's if you've never seen it, and you probably haven't.
No.
It's as bad as I think it is. And I love them all. And they work their ass off on it. It's as bad. It's the Slob Show, the musical. Right? I mean, I'm
No.
just saying.
No.
Right, exactly.
Of course not.
But if we did
one wants to
Slob
see that.
Show, it would be as bad as you think it is. It would be as bad as you can imagine. Well, Cat House the musical.
I think you're
is
doing
as
the
bad
opposite of
as-
selling. I don't think this is the way
It's
it was
the
supposed to
opposite
go
of
when you're
selling.
trying to sell items.
Before we
See,
go,
but
at
what I'm
$100,
doing,
Roker.
I'm bringing that curiosity up to the point where somebody's like, I've got to see this. It can't be
That's right.
that. I have to see this.
No one's.
It's
no
Roker's
one's
Wild
putting the money
Deals.
where I have to see this.
Right now, we're selling Cat House, the musical. Was that a DVD or is that a CD?
It's a DVD. It's a DVD.
On DVD, $100. The going rate right now, $100.
Okay,
Roker's
I
Wild
didn't
Deals.
say that I was selling it. See, stop it. Stop it.
You won't
Thank
sell it for
God you weren't my
$100.
real estate agent. Who the house, $50. Who wants the house? $50.
This house is a piece of shit. Let's just get
$50.
rid of it.
Yeah,
you don't
it's
need
pretty.
it. There's
It's
too
a
much
house.
house.
Roker,
It's
Too much
what are you
house.
gonna do with it? It's too big. $50.
Too big. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You have rooms you haven't seen in a year. What do you want to do with it?
I'll throw in the other two lots for free.
You got random cats walking around. What's going on here?
exactly. Oh, Roker, that thing's selling pretty nice right now on eBay, actually. You're not going to believe this, Roker.
The Cat House the musical?
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
How much?
Look at this. $58 right now.
There you go. That's not bad.
Is that the one you have or is that different? This is the series.
That's the series. No, Cat House the musical complete series.
Includes 2 Back in the Saddle. New DVD.
Well, because Cat House was a series and this was a special.
Oh, this is Cat House the series. Never mind. Okay. Whatever. Oh, it says the plus the musical. So you get the musical with that.
Plus the musical, yeah. But the
Oh,
thing
gotcha,
is,
gotcha.
after AT&T bought HBO, they took all
they
of
pulled it.
their adult
Oh,
programming off of so you can't even you have like HBO Go, you can't watch Cat House, Taxi Cab Confessions, all that stuff is gone.
oh wow.
I
Man,
do have some Taxi Cab
Damn.
Confessions and stuff like that on VHS if you're interested.
hey, that might be worth something. How much are we selling that for? $100?
Sure.
Welcome back to Roker's Wild
There
Deals.
you go.
We have Taxi Cab Confessions on VHS.
There we go.
$100 the starting rate.
I've got old episodes of
All
The
right, well-
Shield.
Oh. Well, all right, we'll wrap things up. Base.
I've got Steve. I've got a DV entire season of Family Business on Showtime. Check out one of the old episodes of Roker Radio for my interview with
What's Family Business?
Adam Glasser.
I still don't
That
know.
was
What's that?
what was his name in the industry? I can't remember.
Is he a porn star?
Yeah, and then he had a reality show on Showtime about the business.
This is a new show or it's old?
No, this was Seymour Butts. Seymour Butts.
Oh, Seymour Butts. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And so they had a show that was about the family business, which was the
Yeah.
Seymour Butts of fine films.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll wrap this thing up here. Roker, hopefully, this will be the last time in that house, I guess, right? The next podcast will be at the new house, perhaps?
It's very possible. It's very possible.
All right. Well, we'll see the new quarters next week.
It's more up to AT&T than it is me, I think, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's right, because you have to get your cable and everything, your internet. Good luck with that. Good luck with
Right.
that.
Exactly. Believe me, it's a dance because I got
Yeah.
shows I got to record and stuff like that. So I'm like,
You can't miss a week.
I can't really have any downtime. So we'll see what happens.
So, Roker, you where can people find your other podcast?
Just search Roker Radio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Joy.
Just wherever you get podcasts, everywhere. And then Base, you
Wherever
have
you
your
get podcasts.
podcast as well.
Levycast,
Enjoy is
wherever
not
you want to
enjoy.
find it.
So you have Levycast and Roker Radio, two of the top podcasts on the street.
There you go.
These are the ones to get. These are the ones to follow. Hey, subscribe to those podcasts. If you like this one, go click right now. Just go on because you're listening somewhere, right?
That's true.
Click on Roker Radio, click on Levycast, subscribe to those podcasts. Then when the new episodes come out, they'll populate on your phone. And then if you like it, you'll keep listening.
There you go.
Give it a chance.
Listen to
Hey,
it.
you listen to them here.
during a traffic jam.
Hey, you're listening to Roker and Base here, right? So why not check those out?
He's right.
mean, why
He's
not?
right. Might as well.
Give it a listen.
There you
You
go.
know? Check them out. All right, fellas, we'll be back next week, right around 3:15, most likely.
Later, guys. Thanks for having me on. See you next
Peace.
week.